Hello and welcome back to Dungeons & Dragons, Planescape, Torment, the Enhanced Edition. When we last left off, we had a lot of stories to go through, but I think it's time for us to step out of the brothel for just a moment. First off, I think what we really could use right now is a spot of cash, so let's travel over to the hive.
Ready.
And tattoo and store, 2 charisma, intelligence, 1 charisma, okay. So you might want to have more insight. Yeah. It's a mage with only 13 intelligence. It's kind of annoying in that sense. You take, yep, you will take those. Good. Gold ring, copper earrings, gold earring, silver bracelets. Ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. And a good way to increase our amount of cash we needed. Also, I can go to you.
Done.
All right. Let's head out of here. And back to the clerk's ward, now that we've got a
All right.
little bit of jangle in our purse. I wonder if I can ask for my own legacy.
I'm gone.
Or no, I gotta do something else to inquire for it, which is annoying, but whatever. Let's see here. So I need to go. To this shoppy. Standish. I guess you're leaning. And Riscata. Okay, so I also want to pause for a second. Nope, my bad. It's not this place. Shelves full of mugs, plates, books, decanters, candle holders, and other bric-a-brac. Most are strange metals and minerals, and many of the books appear to be bound in flesh. Yeah. Downtrodden little man scurries about the curiosity shop, dusting, cataloging, moving things about for the place's proprietress. Now he smells faintly of onions. He glances up nervously as he approaches him. Please, sir, I cannot speak with you. I have much to do, and my mistress simply won't allow it. Oh, farewell, then. Hurry up a bit, Stamets. Can't see so lazy a servant. Ugh. Massive battle standard looks made of some scaled creature's hide. The sight stirs faint memories. You may have not seen this particular one, but something. Sharp-figured woman appreciated as attractive but somewhat disturbing. Her blue-black skin and bright yellow eyes. She examines you. A small pair of bat-like wings unfold from her back and seem to settle back into her skin. Well, well, a floating, disembodied, percaving skull. She narrows her eyes. You're the scarred man who's been going around asking all the questions. She looks up and down. Sure look lost. You wish to come in, really, or are you just casing the place because you have nothing better to do? Because Biscara, she indicates herself, can help you. How can you help me? I travel and trade extensively. I hear a great deal and purchase a great deal, and I own a great deal. Perhaps I can make you a great deal. Is there anything you desire? Perhaps. What are you selling? Would you care to examine the weapons and charms, or one of my more exotic acquisitions? Any exotic items? Skara smiles as you look through the various shelves in the middle of the shop. If you see nothing here, there are more items towards the front, and the back of the store as well. Well, let's see here. We need... let's see here. I could use a fiend's tongue. Examine what appears to be a tongue floating in a jar of brine. Mascara frowns at it. It is a fiend's tongue. A curmudgeon, I think. But really, who knows? It's said that placed in the mouth of any living thing, it'll give the ability of speech, even if there was none before. I'm selling this oddity for only 66 copper. Should you want it? I'll take it. Yes, Mascara purrs. A wise choice. The copper pours into her hand, seems to disappear the moment it touches her palm. Hands you the item. Please enjoy your newest acquisition. I'd like to look at the exotic items again. Let's see. Is the Gorgon salve useful? I think so. Yes, it is. Examine the Gorgon salve. Examine a bottle labeled Gorgon salve. This guy holds it for you. Traded this with some sword-slinging prime world, or Perseus, I think was his name, smeared on the surface of any being turned to stone. It'll revert them to flesh. Only 100 copper commons. A bargain, considering how handy it might be should you ever find a friend of yours transmuted to rock. Take it. Yes, Biscara purrs. A wise choice. Copper pours in your hand. Blah, 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 blah. Weapons and charms. Hammer of communication. Research reveals this is a formidable weapon indeed. Far superior to normal sledgehammer. This warhammer, also called the Hammer of Communication. Or no, not communication. Commution. Delivers devastating strike that not only inflicts crushing damage, but also fractures any surface it contacts, whether bone, metal, or wood, inflicting extra damage. If the victim survives, it also softens them up for the next attack. Hammer of Communication was used exclusively by Eno, the Doomguard priest in 14 EU, a philosopher who was prone to the violent mood swings while debating theology. He was known to espouse the virtues of the hammer, which means furthering decay of a dead matter. Whether or not what he struck with the hammer was dead or alive before the blow is up to debate. Ooh, Teeth of the Fire Drake. Usable only by Mort, obviously. Divine Censor, Raise Dead. Yeah, we can deal with that with ourselves. Spider Bracelet. -1 intelligence, -1 wisdom. No interest. Summons the Solheim. Interesting. Ashes of the Pernambulam. Not usable by mages. Okay. Cloud Kill. I don't want to buy that. Oh, can I sell this? Yay! Take it. I definitely could use more cash. Yes, I am. Exotic items. Look to the front of the store. Various shelves for the front of Biscala's shop. Diva's Tears. That's something else I need. Same a small glass vial labeled as Diva's Tears. These were collected from a diva who was captured during a blood war skirmish. The fiends tormented the imprisoned angel for eons until last it escaped. The small bottle holds 12 tears shed in that time. Their price is but 100 copper commons. I'll take it. Yes, a wise choice. Exotic items. Back of the store. Rune-covered ale stein. An ale mug of unusual manufacture, which keeps its content, usually beer, of course, icy cold whenever its surrounding temperature. 299 copper commons, and you'll enjoy the frostiest ale you've ever had outside the paraplane of ice. 300. Jeez. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna pay for that. Sorry. No thanks. Farewell.
All right.
But there's a way we can get something similar for cheaper. Drunken Mage. Older man staring in a stein of ale, misery etched into his feature. The battered pewter mug is an unusual one, lightly engraved with strange runes and bearded faces. Covers a coat of thin frost. Looks up to you as approach him. Greeting, sir. He seems to be slightly tipsy. What's the mug you got? This! He looks down at the pewter mug. Won this in a dice game. It's enchanted to keep whatever in it freezing cold. In my case, cheap ale. Frowns, rubs at his eyes, take another swig of his drink. Something wrong? He sighs, belches into his hand, and as he nods, taking another bottle of ale. Aye, something's wrong, all right. I've gone and lost my apprenticeship. Well, hungover I was, and botched my mentor's last experiment. All for this damn drink. Sneers at the mug in his hand, but in seconds his expression softens to take another swig. Ruins everything it does, this damnable drinking of mine. Why don't you stop drinking?
Updated my journal.
Shrugs and sighs midway. I simply cannot. I cannot. I want to, but I can't. I just need to drink. I try to stay away, but desires eventually overcomes me. I cannot resist. Such a wreck I've become. Throws back the last of his ale and calls for more. That is too bad. Farewell. Okay, I need to see, someone in the Civic Fest Hall. 1 second. Okay. Well, at least I know where this person is. Now, I mean, 300 copper isn't much, but it's the principle of the thing. And maybe we'll get extra experience points for doing it this way.
I'm gone.
At least we've got access to the majority of this place. Oh, here's Merman. Man looks at bitter, cantankerous old codger. His mouth splits in a frown that becomes even more severe as he notices you come his way. Merman's my name, maybe, but Mary I'm not. Off with you, young one. No time for the likes of you. He goes in a fit of coughing from the exertion of chewing away so loudly. Wait, Delora wanted me to speak with you. Merman eyes you suspiciously. That's so. About what, Well? She says you're her first love, and that so long you hold the keys to her heart, she'll never be free to love another. Okay, let's figure this out. Yep. Told you that, huh? I'm surprised. Perhaps living under Mistress Grace's tutelage did what I couldn't. Started to develop her feelings. In any case, he pats his pocket onto it. I won't just give the keys to her. Wait, those are literally the keys to her heart? He nods. They are? Dolores the Construct, don't you know that? Creature of sorcery and clockwork mechanics she is. One of my finest creations, Merman sighs. But cold, without emotion or character. I brought her to the brothel and set her there so she could not leave, in hopes that their constant contact with so many others would begin to develop her own personality. The keys are the tools used to set her, and she wants them because she feels they're limiting her personal growth now, I suspect. Then why don't you just return them to her? Merman scowls. Because I've become a cruel and bitter old man who sees he can get something out of you. Go on then. What do you want? I want to forget. I've lived almost 150 years now. I've seen every sensory stone I've cared to in this grand halls. I've little time left to live, and I'm too weak to go out and search for wholly new experiences. So I need to find a way to forget them all. That way I can start again in my final days. So, do I just wallop you in the back of the head, or what? How can I help?
Updated my journal.
I'll need something. Some item. Some concoction that'll allow me to forget. Like a drop from the river Styx. Something like that. Right. I'll return if I find something. Farewell. And if we head here, go into this Civic, or part of the Civic Fest Hall. Bunch of sensates, probably don't say anything all that interesting. But in here, we have Unfulfilled Desire. Woman before you is incredibly attractive. There's some intangible aura that makes you want to speak to her. As you step up to her, she glances at you coyingly, gives a knowing smile. Greetings. You want something, yes? She hisses the yes, drawing it out slowly, sensually from between her teeth. I can help. Name your desire, and I shall provide it. I love the fest hall. The woman ignores Mort, her eyes locked with yours. She smiles, awaiting your response. Well, let's see here. What do you have that I might want? All that you might want lies within my reach. What little do I not possess I can obtain. Speak your desire. Interesting. One sec. Okay, interesting. There is something I want. Yes, come on. I want knowledge. I have some questions. She frowns, looking away from you from knowledge. Such a thing I do not seek to deal in. Such surely have some other one, some other need you can speak of. Okay. I want my memories returned, all of them. Smiles. Much may be forgotten in lifetime. Much more, several lifetimes. I can help you. She studies your face, going. Explain the ways in which you want these memories. Speak to me of your craving. I shall speak to you of the price. What proof do you have that you could return them to me? She doesn't seem to move, but suddenly your hand is touching your forehead, finger dragging across your temple. Only this? You feel as if the fog in your head has been peeled away briefly, enough to catch a glimpse of a remembrance, but before you can focus on the memory, the fog rolls back. Only this. Tell me why you desire it. Speak to me your craving, and I shall speak to you of the price. Describing the way you wish your memories back? As you speak, her smile fades. She leans forward attentively. Her eyes ravaging your features to speak. Her presence compels you to speak more than you normally would. After a few moments, her eyes flutter closed as she gives a sharp intake of breath. Suddenly, a desire for your memories begins to wane. Your want slowly dries out of you, leaving only a cold emptiness in its wake. She opens her eyes again and stops speaking. What's wrong, traveler? Do you no longer want your memories returned to you? No, I mean, yes. What have you done to me? Seems perplexed. Whatever do you mean? Despite her innocent demeanor, you're certain someone unnatural has occurred. She has somehow siphoned off some part of your desire, stolen away for some ghastly collection of wants, or perhaps to feed upon. Have you finished speaking of your desire? You're certain it would have been lost forever to you. Come now. Is there something else you want? Tell me of it. I best not. I wonder if having us say we want our memories back is overall a bad thing.
I'm here. Might as well. Got it.
'Cause, yeah, that doesn't seem to be a really good... That's sort of our driving goal in this game. So, greetings. Well, the fest hall. Have some questions. Something else I wanted. We have that my one. Sure, let's remove our one for her. I want you. She moistened her lips and smiled. You feel your chest lurch. Someone plunged their hand into you and pulling out your insides. A simple request, and I have one for you, traveler. As tell me, explain me the way that you want me. Let me hear your craving. Then I shall speak my price. Show her physically that you want her. No. Describe the way you want it. Speak, leans forward, blah blah blah, same thing. Have you done? I mean, it might not be a
Why not?
issue for the game, but I kind of feel like it makes far more sense of oil painting of a young woman. Cyber's portrait is vaguely humanoid.
Done.
Losing our ability to look for our memories seems a little bit, you know, wrong as far as the game overall goes. Actually, before we continue, I think it's going to call this an episode. When we come back, well, I think we know how to get rid of that one guy's lust for drink. Have a good one, folks.